Good morning, student. Welcome back after summer vacation. Today we are going to start separation of substances. In a previous lecture, we have discussed about chromatography, and in this lecture we will talk about separation of substances by using separating funnel. Separating funnel is used in the case of immiscible liquid. What is an immiscible liquid? The two liquid which cannot mix with each other. And why they are not mixed with each other? Because of difference in density of two liquid. And separating funnel can be used in the separation of oil from water. We know that oil has less density compared to the water. That's why oil always float over the water. And you can see in the separating funnel very clear, oil has less density, that's why it will float over the water. And by the help of separating funnel, by opening the nozzle at the tip of the funnel, you can see at the bottom, we can separate the water from the oil. So now next topic is that distillation. Distillation process involving the conversion of liquid into vapor that is subsequently condensed back to the liquid form. Yes, my dear student, in this case first water is heated. What water? Which contain the salt. And solution of water and salt, we know that the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. At the 100 degrees Celsius, water will start converting into the vapor, and then it is allowed to pass through the tube, and there water condensation is there, and after condensing the water it will change into the water droplets and it will be collected into the conical flask. You will get separate salt and water. Now magnetic separation, already we have discussed in a previous lecture. The magnetic separation, in the case of mixture of sulfur and iron filling, we can use the magnet to separate the iron filling from the sulfur. So magnetic separation means the separation of mixture by using magnet. This is because iron filling are attracted by the magnet, whereas sulfur is not attracted by the magnet. Because we know that iron filling is a magnetic substances and it can get attracted by the magnet and easily it can be separated out. So now next topic is that separation of mixture having more than two components. So what we will do? Here you can see we have a mixture of sand, salt and iron filling, means three components are there. So first what we will do? Separation of iron filling, and already we have discussed iron filling can be separated by the help of magnet, and iron filling will be attracted toward the magnet because iron filling is the magnetic material, and you will get only the mixture of sand and salt in the container after removing the iron filling. Separation of salt from sand. After the removing the iron filling, what we will do? We will separate salt from sand. The first we will dissolve the mixture into the water, and then we will follow the filtration process. We know that sand is insoluble in water and it will be separated out over the filter paper. You can see yellowish part, that is called residue, because sand cannot be passed through the filter paper, and you will get in the beaker as a filtered liquid, it will be the solution of salt and water. Then how can you separate the salt from water? By simple distillation. Salt solution is heated in this kind of setup, and where evaporate and vapor rises upward, and then water is allowed to condensate and after condensing the water it will be changing into the water droplets, and that water droplets will be collected into conical flask, and you will get in the round flat bottom flask the clear salt. And salt cannot be evaporated because it has a high melting and boiling point. So you will get the clear and pure form of salt in a conical flask. We have seen that we have used three processes: magnetic separation, filtration process, and last one is that simple distillation to remove the salt from water. Welcome to virtual chemistry lab. So today I am going to make you know about some apparatus which are very essential for our common practical, like sublimation, distillation, filtration. Already we have discussed lots of apparatus, but we don't know the name of that particular apparatus. So today we will talk. So first I will take this apparatus. Its name is stand, and it is used to hold the funnel, beaker, burner. And this, what is this? We know this is called funnel, and funnel can be put over the stand like this. We know very well in the case of filtration process. This is called beaker, and they are found in different volume capacity: 250 ml, 100 ml. You can see 100 ml beaker, 500 ml. They have different volume capacity. This is called tripod stand, and this is called burner. So suppose, what is the use of tripod stand? So tripod stand is used as a stand to put the beaker, flask and china dish over the burner. And how we can use? Suppose I am going to light up the burner like this. I am using tripod stand in this way, and I am going to put the beaker over it. What will happen? It will burst. Why? Because of high temperatures. So we cannot use like this. Before putting the beaker, we must take some water in beaker. So I can take beaker like this, and I am going to take water in it. This is called water. What is the formula of water? H2O. I have taken the water in beaker, and then I am going to light up the burner, and I am putting the tripod stand over it, and then beaker with water. Then it will not burst. Why? Because of heat capacity of the water. Water can absorb the heat, and also we can measure the temperature of water by the help of thermometer. You can see what is the temperature of water now, 32.8 degrees Celsius, and you can see temperature is rising. So let the heat the water. We'll talk about another equipment. This is called china dish. It is used to take chemicals, to heat and to conduct the many practical. This is called conical flask. Already we have used conical flask in the case of filtration process, and this is called round flat bottom flask, and they are also found in different volume capacity: 250 ml, 500 ml. Again I am going to measure the temperature of water, otherwise it will burst. What is the temperature of water? Is that 24.8 degrees Celsius. Let heat the water, no matter. And now I am going to remove this. Let wait for some time. You can see water vapor is coming out. So these are the equipment. And another equipment is that cork. Cork is used to seal the mouth of the flask and round bottom flask to collect the gas. And how we can collect the gas? Simple, by inserting the glass tube. Here I am taking the glass tube and inserting the one flask like this, and suppose we want to collect the water vapor in second flask, means the round flat bottom flask. So what we will do, simple, we'll take the tube, insert in the conical flask, and then the other end must be inserted into the another flask, and just pack it with the cork. You can see cork is there, which seal the mouth of the apparatus. And then in this way we can collect the gas and water after the condensation. And this type of setup we have used in the case of simple distillation. So these are the equipment and apparatus which are essential for the simple experiment. And in your 7th class, these are the main apparatus. We must know their name. So please note down the name of these apparatus, not in your copy, in your mind. So from next time you will not get confused. So now again I want to measure temperature of water. You can see temperature is falling down. Why? Because of low temperature. Now what is the temperature of water? Is that 29.06 degree Celsius. So in this way we can use the virtual laboratory. Also I have a lots of chemicals. You can see this is a liquid chemicals, this is a solid chemicals, all chemicals are there, and these are the gas, many gases are there. So we use the every chemicals and every liquid and solid in a chemical practical. So in next class we will conduct some simple practical. Till then, thank you and have a nice day, my dear students.